Hello-y ho-ha and good evening. It is I, CJSGOOSE, and we're back here in the farm, the tree farm that is. Let me remove these. Oh, it's daytime. Okay. I've just been AFKing here for ages whilst life goes on, and I did open up a whole bunch more copper. Yes, and I neglected to remember to empty this side, so that was a little bit silly. Hold on. Let me clear out some of this. It can't do it if it's full. I meant to do it and then I forgot. Let's turn these into a few blocks. I'll just pop them in there for a moment. Oh, it's nearly night time again already. Oh, let me just... Oh yeah, the XP. Kind of forgot about that. Okay, right, let's take that piece back out, and we've got some empty shulker boxes. I've wiped out all of the lava that I had here. I've been filling these up, so it's not too bad. Actually, we could just give ourselves a block. A box? I mean, a block. Okay. So again, I don't know how long I'll be on. The streams I'm kind of struggling with at the moment, energy wise, so we will just keep plugging away and see how we get on. They can go into one of these. Won't matter which one. I changed them all to blast furnaces as well. Oh, I forgot about that when I changed them to blast furnaces. They just don't like me, do they? Hold on, I'm trying to do this in order. Ow! It's very painful. I mean, not really, but I'm going to say it is. Well, this is a really big, a nice lot of copper that we've got now. Oh, did I? Oh, seriously? I've left all this on again. One day. But I've been sorting all of this lot out, getting out all of the copper. DD's back. Hi, DD. I'm so sorry I had to cut the stream shorter earlier on. I've had this really nasty cold, and on top of the ME, it's just wiping me out really fast. So by the time I'd collected all of the stuff that I needed, I couldn't do anymore, so I had to come off. I've had a little bit of a rest, and well, I've had a rest, but I've also been doing other things. And I sat here AFKing, letting all of the copper go through, and letting all of these guys keep whacking me, which is not fair. Oh, thank you. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Rooty's here. Hello, Rooty. How are you? I realised that I've missed Looney's live stream today. I haven't watched him for a long time. I don't know, ever since he did his face cam, I don't tend to watch so much, but it's not because I don't like watching his stuff, because he's really good. I really recommend him. But he always does this thing where he does this shulker art, and it's really amazing, and I've missed it this year. So I've got to go back and watch it. For those that don't know, what he does is he goes around his entire world, finds out where he's left all of his shulker boxes, and then he is there more in here? He then, oh yeah, then he makes a piece of art installation with them. It's really good. You're good, just tired. Are you feeling better? I think I sent you a message on Discord, but I can't remember. I keep losing track of everything. Ow. They're bad and mean and horrible. Ow. They're vicious. How much have we got in here for this one? We need to take these ones out. Let's put it into this side. That one's almost full. Let's leave that one in there. Ow, look what they're doing to me. Just mean. Oh, sorry. What is the opinion on your... Sorry, what is the matter that you need an opinion on? I'm so sorry. And also, I apologise that I have not done the hardcore world this week. I've just been too poorly. With this cold, it's really set me back. And with the ME as well, I've just been so exhausted, and I thought, I'm just going to die. So I decided not to do anything. I mean, I've been struggling just moving around in my normal survival world and trying not to die, so... Oh, okay. That is only so big, so a lot of resources are not sustainable. Yeah, sand. I do wish that they would make sand more sustainable, actually, and red sand, because the only way is to absolutely annihilate deserts. And yeah, so what are you thinking of doing? I just wanted to see what was in them. I don't know why. Yep, let's fly over here. Okay, so for those that didn't see, I had been working out over this section. So we've got this part done. I put the first stairs in. I have followed it through from here, and I started to put this one in, the archy thing, but you know, the pigeons keep knocking me over. So I think we're going to have to snooze, because they are really mean, and I don't like them. I haven't snoozed for a little while, and they just get too much. Where's that bed? Here we go. Let's get rid of the pigeons. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is, let's take this one over here as well. Oh, beehives. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we'll take the bed over there as well. And then I'm going to need to... No, I didn't bring my telephone up, did I? No. Okay, so we can't take photographs of that. It is, once you get all the achievements, allow yourself to get unobtainable resources from creative mode. Oh, I like that idea. The thing is, if you're playing in a different type of world, aren't you? I think if you're giving up something that you've had to work for to get it, I think that's a really fair way. And if you actually can't get that item because it's in a non-sustainable world, thanks, Super Doge. Can we have something nice on the stream? That's a little bit much. Yeah, I think if you're having to do something for it, and wood is a bit of a pain, isn't it? Okay, right, thanks. I'll attempt to not do that. Just a little bit much. It's only 1,000 by 1,000. Yeah, that's going to be a really big problem then, isn't it? I think it's fair. What do you think, Rooty? I think it's a fair argument to do that. You probably should have said that to begin with, yeah. All in one sentence instead of over two. Because that was a bit mean. You agree? Yeah. To which one? To Super Doge's comment? to the fact that Super Doge did it in a bad way, or to DD. It's kind of like 3. No, I appreciate he didn't mean it in a bad way. You guys are normally good, and I'm very strict, so... Hello, cow. Do I have a crafting bench here? Crafting bench would be... both. Okay. Crafting bench would probably be fairly useful right now. Oh, that's where I put all of those. Let me take these ones out. And let's take those. I need a crafting bench. And then we can pop those in there. Okay, right. So I've used up a whole bunch of this today. Now we want to try to start creating one of these over there. Let's pop these in the bottom there. I'm still on super speedy. And we want one of these. I'm having this one. Thank you. We've got to try and remember this. So we're going to be 2 back. Kit on is here. Just check it in. How are you getting on? 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the. And Panda's here. Hello, everybody. Everybody's here. That's lovely. I'm going to do it after we get all the. I think that's fair enough, DD. I think that's a very fair way of doing it. Yeah, I know. That's fine. But that's how everyone is. Well, not everybody. Not everybody's like that. I have some very nice regular people like who are pretty much all here. But the fact that you go away and you come back, that is really important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's, we do 4 across and then 5. And it is, hi, hold on. I have to draw this down. Let's use this scrap of Windows paperwork. Yeah, no, it's fine. But it's good. I don't mind. So we've got 2 blocks there. And then that's 4, 5, and 5. Oh no, what did Panda do? Panda likes doing funny things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so that is a gap of 6. And it should be a gap of 6 this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so I have scribbled down on a piece of paper what it should be, in theory. Yeah, you can't go up there, it's a wall. And, okay. I put those away, didn't I? Yes. And we want to put this down. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't imagine that we'll ever have that problem. It's just really nice. I really like that we can all just chat and enjoy company. Oh, that's nice, Super Doge. Your OCD brain went funny and made you organise everything in your room and redo all of your base in Minecraft. Clearly. Ah, you could do with coming around mine. And they made you join back. Ah. Alright, we've got another one of those. Let's take that. And I'm just trying to organise some of this stuff while I'm going. The thing is, I actually really love things to be organised, although it doesn't look like it. So we're going to do that one and those. You're getting really close to your 1,000. I can't believe it. For my effort of staying close to 1,000 is to not stream this week in hardcore because I would not have made it. I suppose we could just do that, couldn't we? Right, so we've got to do 2 out. So we're going to go there, and then we've got to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to take this block out, and it should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha, okay. That's good. And then we count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, last time we built one of these, it was horrific, and I did it wrong about a million times. Let's go with one of them. I know, I don't want to do... I do want an auto storage, but I don't want to do the auto storage yet because I want it to go where I want it to go, and I'm not ready for that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got so many things to do, and so many areas to break out, destroy. You made a massive storage with 250 chests in the world ages ago, and you're still moving your items since it's been 9 months since you built it. Jacob's here. Hello. And you've organised a chest out of 200. Wow. I remember watching Hermitcraft. I think it might have been season 7, and they did a switch base thing. Oh, hi cow. No, it's not a dancing platform. I didn't place it there for you to just dance on. What? Is it a funky mood? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he was just trying to show us his new fancy nose. I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry, I was saying about this thing. So they swapped bases, and Mumbo did an auto storage thing for Scar, but he had so much stuff, even several weeks later of having it all set up on an auto storage, it still hadn't finished doing it. It was really funny. It was just going forever, and it was a massive, massive auto storage. You need to start revising for your exams. Oh, goodness me. New nose? Yeah, the cows. Look. Look. It's all 3D now. Will you stay still? Look, it's all 3D. Why are you both in my one and only hole? Is that so I can get a closer look at your nose? No, you're just going to move again. Get out, Piggy. Go on. Get out. Piggy. I'm putting the blocks in. Get out. I'm going to jump on you. Look, move. I don't want to tap your bottom because it makes you cry. Don't stare at me. Get out. Thank you. Ugh. Why did I make Mook 3D in game? That's a good question. I know, they're so cute. Yeah, it's really difficult. I've not put that on F11, and I often forget to take the microphone off mute, or I leave the screen up so you can't see anything. I'm an absolute nightmare. That's where you guys are really helpful. Okay, so we've got 4 there, and then we've got to do a row of copper blocks. Okay. You've only got 6 double chests of items to move. That's it. Right, DD, I'm sorry. You are not allowed to do your switcheroo idea that you've come up with until you sort out your storage. I can't remember what I said now. I think these go on there. Hang on, look. We're going to remove these because these are too valuable. Let's find some stone and pop stone in instead. Now, I've slept, so hopefully the big bad pigeons won't kill me. We're going to put these in here because these are too valuable. It takes me forever to get all the stuff I need. I need it for so many projects. I keep hoping that they're going to bring sand in like they do with gravel, and find a way to make that more renewable. Okay, so there was that, and then copper. We had you over here. Oh, waxed. That's a good question. Where did I leave the wax? In here. We're going to need more, aren't we? No. Let's do it like this. It's good that you can do it straight in here. And let's try not... Oh, have I run out? I did. Okay. Hold on. What have we got? Chicken jorky. I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me anything. You have been to the end, got full gear, and yet bedroom doesn't even have a bed, and your house is still far from finished despite it being relatively small build. And more than 20 double chests of stuff. No, 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 no. Don't you ruin the film for me. We're going to try and watch it on Wednesday. That's what we're going to try and do. Oh, so I can take these out as well. Okay, that's good. I'm really pleased because, well, kind of pleased and not pleased. So some bad people have been taking videos inside the cinema and then releasing it on social media, which is bad. However, this has had a positive effect on us at home because Mook has seen several parts of the video, which he now has decided is absolutely hilarious, which means we can now go to the cinema to watch it. Yay! Only it's now in the middle of half term, and apparently all the cinemas are stopping it on the 17th, which is bizarre if you ask me. So we're having to rush to try to watch it, and we can only squeeze it in on Wednesday. Hey, you're not going to ruin it for me. Look, you're all at it. Look at you. Okay, right, so we've got to there. Now what do we need to do? I have no idea. I can't remember. One on the inside corner. Oh, do they need to be... Do they need to be white there? Hold on a moment. Am I wasting all of that? We need to look. Oh, we're in trouble. Rooty's here, remember? A group, yeah, a group of gorillas are called a troop. I think that is correct. We do not need the row of quartz underneath. Why have I put a row of quartz underneath? We've put them all in here as well. We do not need those. Why would I have been so wasteful? I'm not normally wasteful with resources like that. I think what you find is that a lot of children's jokes, so a lot of the jokes in these films, children don't get them, and that's why it's funny. Because the adults can get them, but the children don't. I've wasted a full block there? No. Have I? Hang on. I have. Alright, well... Okay, so I need to be aware of this. We need to switch this because this is a waste. As far as I'm aware, we do not want to be this wasteful with these quartz. So let's switch them out. I'm really struggling to get hold of enough. So let's do that. Yeah, there is that. What's fancy? The quartz. I know, but I can't get hold of enough of it, DD. So, you know, I've got to be careful. Okay, Superdose, do you think that the adults are being dragged? I am dragging my children to go and watch it. Although Miku does want to watch it, but Mook didn't originally. And I win. I get to go and watch it. I've been wanting to watch it ever since it was released. You know, adverts released. This is very, very, very wasteful of me. No! Get in there. Well, I didn't expect to need to do this because I didn't realise that I had put giant blocks. We'll have to leave the one that we've done though. I'm not touching that because that one has all, you know, fancy stuff in it and it's dangerous. We do not want to be doing anything with it. I mean, there's a chance that I've done it for a reason. I can't think I did. You gotta go? Oh, okay. See you soon. The boys want to go. Well, I know that's the problem, isn't it? But it finishes on the 17th round here anyway, in Norwich and in town. It's I'm really shocked. I can't understand why it's finishing so soon after it's been released. I thought it would be out for ages. I thought I was going to have no problem watching it. They did this with Red as well, Red 1. We had to suddenly go and watch that really super fast. Yeah, it's a bit chillier tonight. It's just your luck you built your house right above a mob spawner, which you get to have an XP farm in your house. That's pretty nifty. I feel like there's another cutter somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I feel like, you know what, I've still not seen Red 1. Oh, it's brilliant. I was really lucky because my daughter's PA has a Prime account, so we were able to watch it. Oh no, we watched it at the cinema, but I missed a load of it because of lots of reasons. I mean, I had 2 autistic children in 2 different places in the cinema, and I had to keep flicking between them. So it was a bit of a pain. And then I had to keep trying to get food and... No, I don't know if that is the reason, to be honest. There's been a big thing about it. Apparently, they've even been calling the police and all sorts of stuff over people throwing popcorn. I don't know whether to... I don't really want to sort of comment on it. I think you should be respectful. But at the same time, I don't know whether the behaviour warrants phoning the police. But I've only read an article about it on the news where the writer was talking about it as well. Okay, so let's try this again. We've got no blocks on the inside now, and then we've got these ones here. Those other blocks are completely wasted where they were. Yeah, neutral time, I think that's right. So then we're going to put fancy one there, and then a normal block in the corner. So fancy one, and then we start the tower. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, yeah, don't spoil it. No, that's a good point, actually. A lot of people leave before the end of the credits. So I will make sure we hang on till the end. I do tend to stay. Okay, so we've got these. Oh, where's the rest of the... No, this copper. Got waxed copper there. Stitch that. And kind of got a whole bunch of stuff here now. Put those in there. So we've gained a few extra blocks there. And I said 1 each there and 1 there. So how many people have seen it? No more movie talk. Okay. The boss has spoken. No more movie talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole jumping thing is really funny. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just can't get used to it. How many of you use the jump boost? I don't think I've ever used it until this. And okay, a question for those that have been playing Minecraft for a long time. The beacon. I was under the impression... I didn't count. Oh, and that's 6, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Goosey! Why are we talking in a different language? Are we? You're just... There is 2, but... At the end. Okay, right. No more. No. That's it. Panda, you're going to be in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rooty said no more, and you're talking in backwards language. Haha. Okay. Thank you. How many have I done here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got the bouncies, and I can't count now. What about the beacon? Yes, good question. So, when I started to play, I am sure I read that when you set up the beacon, it will help you destroy the bad guys. And now, this is going back quite a few years, and then I never set up a beacon because, well, you know, I never had one. It meant fighting the wither and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then... when I've gone to do it, I'm like, oh, it doesn't fight the bad guys. So, is this a complete fabrication in my head? Or did it once happen and they've changed it? So, you know how the conduit fights the bad guys? That's what I imagined the full beacon does. No, that's strength. That's not the same thing. I was under the impression that if you set up a full beacon, that... if mobs were in a certain area, it would kill them, and so you wouldn't have any mobs. I can't have imagined that because I wouldn't have known that. I've read it somewhere. I think it's in one of my early books, so I'm going to have a look through and see if I can find any. Okay. My throat is getting really sore. I might have to get a sweet, and they're downstairs because my throat is getting really sore again. Definitely not because I talk too much. Hi, Wolfie. Hi. I don't have any bones. I'm going to have a look and see what I can find out. Okay, so then this one in the corner of the middle has... that underneath, and then I think we have one in the corners on the end with a trapdoor on top. Okay. 1, 2 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's 15. What would you do if you can use a happy ghast and do all my building work that I don't have to use climbing for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15. And of course, well, I suppose we'll travel around a bit, but it goes really slow, so I wouldn't be using it for travel as such, but not just for the first time, but definitely for building. But then I think that's more of its purpose, isn't it? I can't wait for the happy ghast. Oh, and on the end of here, I've probably forgotten all of those already. Just wondering if I've got any... Who put the leaf block there while I was looking downwards? Okay, so we want to take one of these. Oh, this is going to be a problem now. Because there's nothing underneath it, is there? Okay. Oh, and who put that there? Because it has to go down. Oh, does it go there? I think it goes there actually. And then we want to put something like these in. And then we want the trapdoor. Oh, hang on a minute, you're talking a bit fast to me today. Actually, I don't need to go down there. No, Goose, get it right. I don't need to go down. We just need to add another block. Have I got any more? Aha. In there, and then there. That's it. No. One of these. I don't have any more. And this is in the second one. And this is flat. I think that's like that. They make such a funny noise when they go down. Or a ghast airport. Yeah, I mean that's a good idea, but I think they're going to be really good in multiplayer servers, but not so much in in a singular world. But we might do something like that. I haven't really thought about it other than I can't wait to be able to use them. Oh, why have I put everything where I need the blocks? You could use them as a bomber. Yeah, I can see that happening. But, it's going to be one of your favourite additions. Yeah, I can see why. Moving chests and stuff you say is good because the minecart that has a chest could probably... So you could probably use it to move stuff. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I don't know if you could... You're not going to be able to sit in a TNT minecart, are they? I'm so sorry. I think I'm just going to have to go and grab myself a sweet just so that I can not cough so much. But then you might hear me sort of chewing on a sweet. So that won't be quite so good. Okay, so that one's going to go there. And then that's waxed. They're all waxed. Okay, so I find it. No. Oh, see that now? What did Will do to be fired at? They used to say that in Star Wars, fire at Will. And it was like, but why? Poor Will hasn't done anything wrong. Very mean. They're a bit strong for me. Actually, I tell you what I got the other day. We went into a charity shop. We went to Cromer. Very rarely go to Cromer. It was a really nice day out. There's a fancy restaurant there on the seafront that I can actually eat real food. It's amazing. They do fish and chips with egg and gluten-free, egg-free and gluten-free batter, which is just amazing. And it is the most delicious batter ever. So I can actually eat the food, and the children love it. And they really enjoy having a Cromer crab. And because their dad was a fisherman, it's really nice. And one of their distant relatives is one of the main fish crab suppliers in Cromer as well. So I always stop off and go and see them. So while I was just waiting for them to get their crab delivery to bring some home, we stopped off at the charity shop, and they had these tins of sweets, these travel tins. I don't know if you can remember them, those that are old enough to remember. But my nanny and granddad always used to have these travel tins of sweets in the car, and I always used to have some, and I managed to buy a couple of tins, and Mook really likes them. And I'm not really a hard-boiled sweet person, but it's just been a bit of a throwback memory, really. It's been lovely. I know, that's the thing. Actually, the number one was called Will with Patrick Stewart, as his number one was Will, so we always laughed that he was going to be shot at. Yeah. Oh, so we've got to do this bit. They don't. It's something like rice flour and water. It's something super striker. That's it. I think striker. Wasn't it a striker? Will willed his will to show his will to ensure a willing future of Will. Will owes you money? What do you mean T minus 12 minutes and 15 seconds? And you've got a new classmate called William. Well, don't do anything bad. No aiming at Will. No little paper bombs or anything. Okay, so we have to bring it in 1, and then a 2 go up, and then 4 in the center. Why do I build annoying, complicated things that I have to remember, and my brain is worse than a sieve? Okay. Alright, so then it's a 4 in there. Alright, let's try and just get this centerpiece in, and then I need to just go for a quick break. I just want to grab some of these sweets, and I'll grab a fresh cup of tea because I'm really struggling to talk. He likes flags. We like flags. My daughter loves flags. She has a flag book and reads about flags. She hasn't for a while, but she does. Right, we have scaffolding. So let's use scaffolding instead of the blocks that you were about to use, Goose. I'm really sorry about the coughing. I'll try and fix that in a second. So I'm assuming it came up 1 here. And then up 1 there. And then, hang on, we need to go across like that, don't we? And then, no. Why does that make it 3? Oh, see, look, I've forgotten already. Did it go up by 2 like that? I think it went up by 2. Hold on, that one's wrong. Let's take that one out. I think it goes up like that. Whoa. And then it goes like that. I think that's how it is. Right. Now I've got cobblestone. That will be okay. Yeah, as long as it's nice. You know, not anything that we can't listen to. Always better when you guys chat. The stream is always so much better because I don't have to make up loads of rubbish to talk about that I can't think of. Sometimes I'm okay, and then sometimes I just come out with gibberish all the time. 2. Yeah, that's it. There we go. So actually, let's replace all of this as well with stone, because this is all going to be replaced anyway. I'm just mindful that I've got all the beacon on and I don't want to rip everything out like that. And then we need a couple of blocks to be able to get out of this. Oh, I didn't actually need to. Do you listen to the music when playing and not streaming? Not often. And I often don't listen to anything. I don't even have the sound on. I only have the sound on when I absolutely have to. So when I'm trying to find the mobs that are causing me problems with my mob house. But no, I generally don't have any music on at all. There's a little bit of blood, but not too much. Should I still say it or say it? I don't know. Now you've got me concerned. As long as it's not too bad. I mean, we talk about things all the time, don't we? So we should be all right. As long as you've got to bear in mind that it's safe for children. You know, it's not like having your leg amputated or anything like that. I'll let you say the thingy that you need to say, and then I've got to run downstairs and go and get this cough sweet, or this sweet, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to talk. Alright, so we need 4 rods and the trapdoors. And then on the top it goes to... I've got a feeling it's 2, 3, 5. 2, 4, no, it's 6. 2, 3, 6. Hold on. 2, 3, 6. Oh, I'm gonna forget that. Uh-oh. T minus 4 minutes till impact. I can go and quickly grab it. Okay, I think that's probably a good idea. But I've just counted all of this again. Have we got any more? Have we got any? They're not end rods. And they're not spark plugs either. Where did I get that from in my head? What are they called? Do we need... I think we need these. Let me just put this piece on. Yeah, these. Lightning rods, that's it. I knew that. Okay. So we're going to go... Did I knock them all down? No. You're back. I'm just going to run away for a minute. In just a minute. But it won't... It's only going to be to grab a cup of tea. Because... And to get one of those special sweets. Can you remember those sweets that I'm talking about? Rooty. So we've got... Whoa. That makes a big difference. Those. And then... No. No! No. Stop being awkward. Yeah, the powder goes everywhere, that's it. You know the ones. The guy that served us in the shop, he said that he once opened the lid and sneezed. And the powder went everywhere. Said I should think that nobody wanted the sweets either afterwards. It's been really nice, actually. It's just, you know, little throwback to the past there. Did I drop stuff? Ah! I think I did. What? Do I have wings on? I did. I pressed space. I bet that was, yeah. Yeah, but can you imagine if you were about to get one of those and then you're like, no thanks. You can keep it. It's a bit like the... Who's seen the Maltese advert? With the hearing aid that the dog eats. I really love that advert. I think it's brilliant. The people who do the acting in it, the sign language, are amazing. They put so much passion into it. This dog is eating it. Jamie's here. Hello. Math or English and stuff. That class teacher, she told me to give it to the teacher at the ground floor. Okay. I love that advert. See, I think we had this conversation in the house about adverts, about how silly they've got and how super fast they've got. You don't even understand what they're talking about anymore. And both my children agree that if they made the adverts funny, they would actually watch them. But because they're so silly and so... I don't know, that you didn't even understand what they're talking about, that they're not interested, don't even know what they're trying to sell. Who agrees with that? 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to come in one more, and it should be 6. So let's do that. I am going to go and get that drink. I just wanted to do this bit while I remember where it goes. I'm going to sneeze. I'm so sorry. No, get back up. Thank you. We're walking down the stairs and the bell rang. We were talking to the art teacher. Down with the door plate thing. Okay. This isn't going to go well, is it? We have been warned, Rooty. Don't worry. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Hang on. Thanks. Ah! I fell off. DD! I wasn't meant to fall off it. I've got to get back up there now. Oh, no. We'll come up another side. So anyway, you were walking down the stairs and tripped while holding a door plate. And yeah, I can imagine it has sharp corners. I can see where it's going. Depends on whereabouts it got you. "12 minutes and 15 seconds. What for? Not to go off again. You just got me last time." Okay, right. So let's go this way and this way. And I don't have enough blocks, do I? It's gonna go up 1. There's 1, isn't it? No, it's 2. Gosh, I would have done the whole thing wrong then. 1, 2, and 3. And then this one is half done. Right. And then 1, 2. Try and get some of these out. I'm loving how chatty you all are today, but I'm struggling to try to keep up and make sense of everything. Oh no! Oh. That sounds bad. Oh, it's 12 minutes and 15 seconds since you launched it. Okay, that took a long time. Okay. Let's try and get those back out. And then... So they have a Doobry What's It on the top of those. And then we go back in. But let's grab these ones. Be nice to see where these, how they look in comparison. Why is there stuff there in comparison to the other ones? Because these ones are going to be a little bit higher. So the idea is that those ones are at that level, and then this level increases just slightly every single time. So these will keep raising up in height. Yeah, I bet that is an interesting scar with a conversation point, but I think we should come off that subject from there. Alright, so we need to go back. No, this is the wrong way. And I haven't given myself enough. So let's take this all back down and we'll come back over this side. Yeah, well, okay, well, thank you for that. That was a funny, not a funny story, which we do kind of like, but let's... Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry I'm so useless at this game. Okay, right, that's better. We're going to go that way and that way. And then we're going to go 1 and a 2. And then we're going to go 1 and a 2. And then we're going to go 1, 2 and 3. And then we want 6. And then I don't know if I put it, it goes there, doesn't it? So those 3 are whole, and then that goes there, and then hold on. Right, and then we should have these. Hi, want to be on it, thank you. And then on top. But I don't have enough of these now. No, 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 no. We just need so much copper for all of this. Anyway, Tuesday night is math to share with your math class boys. Okay. So that was nice of them. Have we got just enough? It would be nice. I think we have. I think we've got 1 to spare. Oh, look at that. 1 to spare. Oh. So you didn't even get the right date. Oh dear. Never mind. Right, is it? Oh, I don't know how far. Hang on, we might be able to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 again, okay? Jamie's still here. Hi. Hold on. Right. Didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just asking me because he didn't know it happened. Oh, okay, right. Right, if we do 1 all the way up, then we know this is the top. And we're going to need more trapdoors. So let's grab those. And let's try and remove some of this. Oh, yeah, we haven't finished that one either. No! Oh, it's the jump boost got me. Oh, thank you. You look after yourself, Jamie. We'll see you next time. Thanks for popping in again. Okay. There we go. There's that. Woo! Did they do? Do they? We tend to talk really loud in the house, and we don't mean to, but Miku's had a lot of hearing issues for okay, that just really confused me. It's the whole jump boost thing is helpful, and then it confuses me because I'm like, oh, I actually made it. Oh, I didn't make it because it was me. I made it because of the jump boost. Hold on, we've got blocks there that are important. Yeah, Miku's had a lot of hearing trouble, so we tend to talk loudly to compensate at times. I saw blocks, and they're here. Okay, I see them. And then she gets her hearing done, and then we're all still shouting, and she's like, "Why is everybody shouting? I was hurting my ears." And we're like, "Well, we can't just turn it on and off." What was that? When we had a new Spanish teacher, we got past the start like 5 times. Read that. Oh. Let's take all of this down for a minute. Bit of a problem then. So we now need just to do the top piece, but we needed more trapdoors. Now we have some already. But those ones are not waxed. We're going to need to go and get more wax as well, aren't we? Let's just wax all of these. No. Okay, right, so they're all done. Oh, I know conejo. Conejo is a bunny rabbit. Casa is a house. I don't know very many words. Okay. So, oh, why did I do that? I could just take all of them out, which is actually what I wanted to do. And then we can use this one here, can't we? Right. No, I went too far now. Okay, so then we want these, and then the lights. This is why we needed all the shroom lights earlier, but we're not going to have anywhere near what we need. A funny rabbit instead of a bunny rabbit? No, I don't know. Ah, no, no. Look at that amazing piece of flying that I just did. And again, this is why we're not playing hardcore this week, because I'm not doing a very good job. Worse than normal, in fact. Now I've got to try and land on here. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I've got these all different, but I don't think it's going to cause me too many problems. If I fly past and it starts bugging me, then I'll try to be good and I'll switch them around. I'm trying not to stress out about those kind of things quite so much. Okay, so that gives us one of these. That went up a bit better than I thought. So let's go and have a little look and see what it looks like from a distance. And we should see that there's a clear height difference, hopefully. Let's maybe land, she says. Oh, look at that skill. No, so from here you can't tell that they're different, and that will probably be because of the visual perception. In fact, it looks smaller. I didn't make it smaller, did I? Let's see if we can. No, that's definitely higher. Trying to get to the height that it is. Yeah, that's definitely taller. Okay. Just doesn't look like it. Yeah. Let's just go over to this platform and see what it looks like from the side. Oh, it's a really nice gap. That's the sort of gap that I wanted. It's not too close. The front trees are a little bit different, and then from the back they should be more aligned. Okay, right, I have to go and get that drink, and have I still got stuff over here to go? I don't think so. I think it's all done. Right, let me just hide in this corner again. I won't be very long. I just need to go and get a cup of tea and a sweet. I will see you all very soon. Hello, I'm back. Hold on a second. Let's remove one of those. Okay. The whole sweet thing is maybe going to be a bit of a problem, but I have got it here, and what I'm going to do is maybe have to use it at times. So I've got a little cup to put it in, just in case. I don't think I'll be able to use it whilst trying to talk. Let's take any more copper that we've got. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Hold on, I've got some buckets here as well. They'll go together, won't they? They will. Hello again. Let's put those buckets in there, and then we might be able to get this one. That's it. Yep. Leave that bit. No, actually, because we've been making the others and we need them, don't we? That can just go in here. Get rid of that one. Okay, so yeah, so we can't put the top in because we have to do the whole thing with the note blocks. But oh, do we need to put some of it in? Maybe we should put it in, and then we can always take it back out, can't we? And then we've got the materials there. So if we put, we've got the 4 trapdoors on the outside of these, but we won't put the note blocks in. We'll only do that when they're ready. At least we know we can go and borrow a bit more from the others. Super Doja, it's funny, I've just realised what you've put. That's we do that all the time at home. Okay, we don't have any stone. But we want to do that, and let's put a torch in there. No, we didn't, I don't think. That tea is really rather hot. Okay, so we've got this one in. So the next thing is to get the next one in there. Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah. So I'm assuming it's 2 out, 2 from the wall and 6 out again, like it was before. Oh no, it's only 2. 2 and it's on a corner. So it is 2 from the wall. Oh no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just being silly. Just counting it from a completely different place. That doesn't help, does it? So we're going to need one of these in the corner. Need another one. Let's just put a couple of those blocks in my hand. I thought I collected all of that. Obviously not. That was your hand. Drives a bit too fast. Okay, I'm hoping you're not going to tell me. Lynn Valentine's here. Hello. That's DD, isn't it? You like confusing me. Choose an option. She told me to do it, and it's hard to do with one hand. Oh, at least she's not doing it whilst driving. I was getting a bit worried. It is DD, yeah. Thought so. You did say that you were going to have to go and get the machine, and then I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 6. Ah! Oh, he didn't scare me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Okay, and then we're just going to take all of them out this time, aren't we? Ow. This is so mean. Why can't they just like me? Do you guys get attacked like this all of the time? Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't work the same way. It says something like, you didn't need to hold on to the bar thing. He's a good driver, and not even a second later we almost crashed into another car. Ah. Okay. See, I have kind of semi-reluctantly given up my driving license, but also at the same time I felt that I wasn't okay to drive anymore, and I asked the DVLA to double check, and the doctors agreed that it was best that I didn't drive a car anymore. It's not because I'm a bad driver, it's because I'm a good driver and I can't cope with other drivers that are going crazy. My cognition is just not quick enough. You don't like driving? I've never liked driving. I learned to drive because I made my granddad a promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he told me to make sure I learned to drive because so this should be here, I think, because we always lived out in the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we were so isolated, especially where I was brought up. It's even more in the sticks than where I live now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so I'd always promised him that I would learn, and I did learn. Unfortunately, in that time, the driving of other people got horrific, and I just don't enjoy driving, and it's just got so bad. I'd rather not, and because of all this stuff with my cognition, I'd rather just be safe and not worry. I mean, we went to, like I said, we went to Cromer the other day, and the amount of people that overtook my daughter's PA, and she was doing the speed limit, and they were overtaking her because she wasn't going fast enough for them. It's just crazy. Yes, it is. It's really frustrating. Oh, you got a fancy shiny sword there. Goodbye, shiny fancy sword guy. Look, you've left debris here now. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? That's how it's got really bad. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. There's a section where you drive down to the doctor's surgery where I live, and it's a 30. But because it's a little bit of a straight road, people have decided that 30 isn't fast enough, and they overtake you on it. But ran just slightly further up is a really sharp bend, and we get tractors and all sorts coming on our roads. So, you know, it's really not safe. I've not put the bed down yet. Okay, the bed is not too far away. I was on it almost. I just haven't got the brain power to deal with the other drivers at the moment. I can still get my license back if I want to, but at the minute I'm happy to not have a driving license. I've not been disqualified from driving, I've chosen to give up. And I think it was the wisest thing that I've done. But I didn't just give it up, I let them decide for me. I think it would have been a bit silly to do that. Ah! Is this like a hide and seek game, Piggy? I can't really say anything like that because I didn't ever see any of Technoblade. I didn't know anything about him until after he had passed away. So I always feel that it's really wrong for me to agree with anything like that, and it's a really lovely thought that you've said it. But I would like to think that he's with other people that meant something to him. And for, you know, he was a very brave person. He wasn't very old, was he? Very brave with what he did, and it's lovely that he's inspired so many people. But I didn't know anything about him at that time. It's only after he'd passed away that I found out about him. There is that. Okay, so we've got this one, and then Goosey, you did it wrong. Got carried away. It's because I took out all of the blocks and then I was trying to be clever and I wasn't. I should know by now that I am not actually clever doing this game. So we want one there. What's the one in the corner? Oh, it's nothing. Something's wrong. What have I done wrong? These are meant to touch, aren't they? Counted wrong somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done it wrong. This is what I did last time. But I made it work, and that's what's really annoying, is that I get it to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, get out. This one should be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Do you know, when I was doing it, I thought that looks really remarkably big, and then I thought no. Okay. I was watching this video someone took of the movie. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't mean anything to me, I'm really sorry. If you had me sighing, I was not sighing at you. I'm sighing at my stupidness that I've done it wrong again. Alright, so that bit goes to there. It's still wrong. Why is it still wrong? These are meant to touch, aren't they? See, this is what happened last time. I do one right and then I mess them all up. They're meant to touch. What have I done here? Oh, you are silly. Honestly. Put these back in. Then they will touch, won't they? I'm just being a plonker. I do this every time. This is one of my cognition issues, that you think you've done it. All I have to do, look, is count 4 across here and then start on the same one and count to 5 and then take the same one and count to 4. I know how to do it. It's just that when I then do it, I do it wrong. And then I mess it all up. It's really annoying. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there is that, but I don't do roller coasters. 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, I always describe myself as the most boring person that you've ever known. I don't know anyone as boring as me. So it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mean to be boring, but I am. No, I want this one. No, I've done it wrong again. Honestly. No, it's because it's from here, isn't it? Yeah, but why is it not matching? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 1, 2. Something's gone hideously wrong here. Let's put that in. 3, 5, 6. Right, so that bit's correct, isn't it? So we should have 4 coming off here. No, I've got 5, that's why. That's where it's all going wrong. Well, hopefully that they think that you mean that's nice, because I don't think it's nice to say that people are boring. It's alright saying it for yourself, but not for other people. How far do we... I've got stuck. What do you mean? I just want to do it right. The first time would be nice. So if we put these frames on. And then we put one of these behind. Then we should be there. And then these go in like this. And then the trapdoors. I think we have to remove these to get the note blocks in. Do we know if the minecarts have been updated yet? Because they were talking about updating them and then the minecarts wouldn't bash into each other and they would stay still. Oh, nice. I'm glad that I had a really scary advert on the other day. That wasn't nice. I wasn't very impressed about that. I think this area is going to look really nice when it's actually done. Hold on, I need some of those, I think. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. Okay, so that goes to there. And then this part comes out because that becomes the stairs. And there's a waste of blocks again. Okay. I don't think we've got enough wax. Let's put those in there. Oh. Let's leave the blocks of copper in there. So no waxed block. And then we've got no. Let's leave those in there for a minute. We don't have. Is that all the quartz we've got left already? It can't be, can it? We're gonna have to go on a serious quartz hunt. Been breaking it all down. Oh no, there's still 3 there. And we've been stealing some. A little bit worried then. Oh, an ether portal. I never watched anything on that kind of stuff. Okay, right. We need to just all of these, aren't they? We get 4 for each one of them. Yeah, we do. Okay. So it's 6, isn't it? Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so we've got 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to come in the middle of that. I didn't bring any extra blocks. Goose. No. Got some somewhere. I don't know where I put them though. full now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1. Okay, and then we're going to come in again. Like that, and then we've got to come in again. Oh, if I run out. Didn't think about getting those, did I? Can't find any blocks, they're all under here, look. So we need... You've been awake since 5 AM today, right now it's 2. Yeah, I was awake at 1. Because the dog needed to go outside, which, to be fair, in his defense, he actually needed to go outside. He doesn't normally, and he did actually need the toilet, so I was very relieved that he did actually ask to go. And then I got back to sleep, and then by 5 o'clock they'd him and the cat had woken me up again. So I've been up since then, and I've had about, I don't know, 5 sort of hours sleep, so it's great. Okay, so we want to empty that one. I know my sleep is awful. It was getting better, but lately it's deteriorated again. The cat and the dog got this thing about that the cat trashes the house if it wants to go out, and it likes going out at 5 o'clock in the morning. And the dog will whine on behalf of the cat if I haven't woken up. If I'm trying to ignore him trashing the house, he'll just the cat has trained the dog to whine for him. He used to be able to talk himself, but he uses the dog to do it for him, which is quite funny because he used to use his brother to do it until his brother got killed. That's funny. Mine's only a King Charles Cavalier. It's a bit difficult for him to crush you. Kitty is very bad. He knows I used to have a bottle of water by my bed and a couple of books, and I've had to move them because he will actually push them off onto my face to wake me up. So that's nice. He's a medium-sized dog. Yeah, mine's not medium. He's little. My dog is the cutest thing ever, but very naughty. It's like a sauna in my room, but it's freezing when I open the door. Mix of a hunk and probably a family dog. Yeah, mine's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. They're just the cutest things ever. No, I was shifting. Being loud. Mine's really cute. He just whines. I'm really lucky. I came across this. Somebody had another dog, and they used to bark a lot. And they recommended I got a special collar that vibrates. Now I'm in two minds of these collars, having had one, but I think they are really good provided you do it right. So I had it, and I put it on my dog, and sadly it absolutely terrorized him. He was absolutely terrified. I've never seen anything like it. As soon as it went off, he ran into the corner of my daughter's bed, shaking like a leaf, begging for a cuddle, trying to figure out what was going on. And it did it again, and we just took it off him. I wouldn't have it. But what I did find was I put it on the side, and it would vibrate when he was barking, because he went through a stage of barking at the cat because the cat refused to play with him. And so I just left it on the side, and it would vibrate when he barked, and then that was enough to stop him and get him under control, but it didn't affect him in the same way as it did when he was wearing it. I don't know if we had it up too high, because it vibrates and it buzzes, and you've got some, I don't know, felt like 100 settings. So I don't know if we accidentally did the settings just slightly too high for him. But there was no way I was leaving it on him, but it worked anyway, but in a different way to what it was supposed to. Yeah, it doesn't hurt them. It's supposed to be a safe way of teaching them to not bark. The trouble is, it just terrified him, and once I took it off him and it made vibration just on the side of the unit, that vibration on the unit was enough to make him say, oh, I'm not going to bark then if it's going to make that noise. And it worked. So, you know, I think just be careful if you do use them. Just make sure that your dog is happy and not upset. Mine was very, very clearly upset, and I would never make him suffer. That is awful. So it's got 2, 3, and then so we do this 2. I don't have enough blocks. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if we put the grate on now. Oh, yeah, no problem. I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to have to go to bed. You take care. Thanks for popping in. It's been a really good stream today. Thanks, everybody. Considering I've been really rubbish. But we did actually get some work done, so that's good. We were going to do some of this earlier on, but we ended up just looking for supplies and we didn't make it. We got the supplies and then I was just too tired. It'd be nice if we could just, I don't know if we've got enough materials just to get, I think if we just take it up to this point maybe. Having the regen on helps, doesn't it? I've decided we're going to do something like this around the world. So, like we're doing with the beacon. No, these are the beacons. Like we're doing with the conduits. I think we should do this with the beacons as well. So we need to, I'm going to come up with an idea of what I can do. And then we can have beacon power everywhere. That would be really amazing. I need to get these out. Oh, no, I don't want to risk pulling out the wrong block. So I've got to try to remind myself how I spent ages doing all of that note block, because that was not easy, and we need to be reproducing that on all of them. So the idea is that we can move the allays between these, and then when we're collecting whichever ones we're collecting, the allays will drop off whichever one we, so if we, as we move down to harvest, say we need to do a massive oak harvest and we go down the entire thing, the allays will follow and just keep dropping them off in the next one, rather than being out of earshot. And it's really good that you can turn the note blocks down. I have them on about 15, so I know that they're on, but so they're not super annoying. We've only got 15 there. That's no, we've got 24. We need 30, don't we? And the others. Oh, and then the others. Are these waxed? No, wrong one. We should have them together, really. Yeah, they are waxed. So let's. Oh, we should have enough. I don't know if we've got enough lightning rods to, and we don't have enough of those. Or if I could only live in one biome for the whole world, what would it be? Oh, now that is a good question. I'm going to need to think about that for a minute. I've got to think about the consequences and the pros and the cons. Hang on. Waxed. I see you hiding. No. Yeah, I think so. Do we need to do these ones first? I need trapdoors. I haven't made trapdoors for a while. I think we make these. Hold on. Let's just do a couple. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm so sorry. No. Hold on. What's going on here? Where's the recipe gone? What's going on with the trapdoors? What have I done? Oh, hang on a minute. Do I need some? I need. It's going to be these, isn't it? Oh, I'm glad I only did a couple. It is, yeah. Is it to beat Jane? Yeah, see, that would never be my goal, just to beat the Ender Dragon. Oh, they can go together. Ah, we've got... I should think that's enough for those. I don't know if we need more lightning rods. How many do we have up there? Well, it's only about 8, isn't it? Yeah, we should have enough. Yeah, I'm thinking about the... That is a really tough one. Because... I need all of them because I'm not greedy. The problem is the sand for me. That is the hardest one. You know, you get these little pockets of sand, but if you're going to do building, and you want to do glass and stuff like that, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's a really hard one. I don't know the answer. I'll have to think about it. 1, 2. One, two, three. No. Why have I put you here? Oh, Goosey. Oh, I did that. Yeah. But then you don't have any resources really, do you? You've just got mushrooms. Oh, sorry. Just a few more. Oh, that's okay then. I thought it was a bit like the chalk on a sorry, fingernails on a blackboard kind of noise. This is low, isn't it? Is this too low? What have I done? Hold on. One, two. Yeah, down one. I thought I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I felt like I was wrong. And then I just got myself confused. I just couldn't figure it out for a minute. What was happening? But well done, you spotted it. I think that's nearly all of them. It is, and now we're going to try and yeah, I got it. Scoot past that was what I was trying to say. We need pickaxe. Summon the pickaxe. Oh, I might have missed a bit. Planes, yeah, probably. Yeah, just not. I'm just hitting myself in a little hole. Okay. I didn't want to be hiding in a little hole. I was happy with where I was. Yeah, that's true. Flowers are very useful. Come on, one more piece. I think the desert has got to be one of the hardest ones, hasn't it? Oh, I didn't build the top. What would the easiest be one? I think probably something like the plains, wouldn't it? Because you'd have so many options. Have I got it up there? Oh. Goose. Okay, right. Now we've got to get all the way back up there because I messed up. What's one of them? An idea. Okay. I was wondering if that's where we were heading with this, but I thought, oh, I've missed out thingy as well. That was lucky that I had to come back up here then. So if I do it there, and then I take that out. Okay, so we want to go up by 14 in the first one. Oh, I suppose, yeah, that's a good point actually. We even said about that, didn't we? Can you not do the jumpy boost thing and place too many blocks? Right, and then we've got these. Oh, hang on a minute. Just let me concentrate for a second and I'll look at what you've written. Right, I think we've done it. I think we've got 2 in. No zombie villagers, no witches, no villager. Yeah, but do you have to definitely stay on it? You know, can you not be in the ocean or anything? Because as soon as you've just built off it a fraction, you'd be able to get some. So that you'd have to decide what the rules were, and then, you know, does that continue the entire way down, or is it just on the surface? Because as soon as you go down, you'll be able to get it. And then that's not including if there's a mob spawner. So you might be able to get a mob spawner. Just adding a few little surmises in there. And mushroom stew, don't forget. We've got loads of food. As much food as you want. There we go, we did it. We got 2 in. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, but I think that would still mean that underneath... No. In the caves, it doesn't work like that, does it? So here we go. We've got the first 2 coming in the back. So I'm really pleased about that. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, caves would exist, so mobs would exist. You just got to work harder to get them. There we go. And we've just got to carry on working on them all. I'm going to have to toddle off now. It's been a really good stream today. Thanks for everybody that's been here. Thank you for the likes. Got 7 likes today. It's amazing. And loads of you have been in and out, which has been lovely. Oh, and it's going to rain now. So I'm going to toddle off, and I will see you hopefully all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.